Oh, good Lord. This is why green beans should be made legal across the country. Somebody asked me what I did for a living. You can click on this comment and click see comment and go watch that video. I rattled off all the various things that my wife and I do to earn. And one of the things that we do to earn is we own half of a small trucking company. Now, we are almost 4 years into the trucking company. We'll be 4 years in March. And we've never owned trailers. We've only owned the tractors, and we've always hauled bulk agricultural exports, commodities. Enter this Mensa member into the comment section. Yeah, I remember you crying about hauling agricultural commodities. Now you tell us it's tractors only. Couple of things. First, I've never cried about hauling agricultural commodities. I've complained about them in some way, shape, or form when we were slow and when they weren't paying well enough. But I defy you to find a video in which I'm crying about it. Secondly, that's not how you spell commodities in this particular instance. That would be TIES. It would be really fucking helpful if you learned how to spell the language that you think you know. And lastly, it's always been tractors only. Having our own trailers would do us no good in this industry because you don't haul bulk agricultural exports in 50-foot dry vans, you human Pop Tart. You haul them in ocean going containers. You know those containers that are stacked up on the ships that come into the ports and get offloaded? Those come into the country with everything we buy from overseas. We then disperse those containers across the country. They get unloaded at the various warehouses and depots that they need to be unloaded. And then those containers are fumigated, and bulk agricultural exports go back in them to go back overseas on those same ships. It's the way it's always worked. Literally. That industry has been going for about 21 years, and it's always been that way. You get a booking from somebody who wants product from the United States to move to, in our case, Southeast Asia, and those bookings are transported via those containers. It might be a Yang Ming container, might be a Hyundai container, might be a Maersk container, but it goes into a container that we don't own. Our guys go to the container yard, get an empty container per the booking, go to a grain elevator, get loaded, and then take the container back. But apparently, this fucking genius thinks that we're just stacking 50-foot dry vans on ocean-going vessels filled with corn and soybeans and DDGs and shipping it back over to Asia. Fucking genius.